Hi there, I was asked to test this battery. This is a G30 Max, the Ninebot scooter, the new scooter, the best I think that they made so far. But this one is not charging. The battery has a blinking LED light. I think so, but I don't see it blink. It does blink. If you will see closely, you have a blue blinking light, which means that the battery is okay, but it is not charging. When I'm applying 63 volts, it does not start with the red light, which means that it is charging. So I will now disassemble this one, and then we'll try to see why this happens. So after opening it, it is clearly seen that the BMS is on this side. So I will need there are additional screws here that are catching all the main body of all the cells, so I will have to disassemble all these screws also, Phillips screws I guess. There is a sticker or maybe silicone on the screws, probably to disable short if they are opening anyway. So I will need to somehow see how can I disassemble everything here. This is not very straightforward, but in order to get to the BMS, by the way, the BMS, I already see there is a glue or again silicone, so even if I get there, I have to remove all this stuff in order to try to understand what is going on. So it's definitely not easy to do it. So I have removed all the 8 screws here, and now I suppose it will go out. Hopefully it is not stick, so let's find out. Okay, so it can easily go out, except the part here that has a silicone, so it is stuck. You can maybe tear the silicone off, but it's a little tricky. So now I will do some tests in order to check how much balance all the cells have, and then we'll try to find out why it is not charging, if it's a real problem, or it's something about maybe a fuse or something that the BMS, why it is not charging, if it is a fuse or a BMS issue, because some of the cells are not balanced. So one mistake, this battery of course is not a 63 volts, it's a 36 fully charged 42 volts. Very simple to see by the number of cells. Each 6 cells are one pack, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 serial of 6 in parallel, and I don't see any issue with the balancing. All the cells are balanced very nicely, 3.6 volts, and it is not charging, so probably the BMS has a failure. So eventually I will need to disassemble it and see why this happens. Maybe there is a connection issue or a board issue or something went wrong. So I will disassemble and check, and maybe I will try again to apply 42 volts to see why this doesn't work.